Let's see if this stream to YouTube works. And it's working. We're live. All right. I have very, very good news and bad news. So Bitcoin Universal Income, the airdrop is officially fixed. The bad news is we have to make a new coin. So what happened was when we made the original coin, what I thought was the airdrop that worked was the 5% tax worked and the airdrop worked for that, but that was only for transfers. So like when you would send, say you bought 1 million tokens and you sent it to another wallet, there was a 5% tax. And I originally gotten this big airdrop that had worked. And then all the airdrops after that, it was like pennies. Like it just wasn't collecting the fee. So the developer realized like, hey, it's not collecting the fees, and the script on the airdrop worked, but what was wrong was you need to make a custom pool to collect the fees, which he didn't do when he created, and that's something when you launch you can't undo. So we tried everything for like 2 weeks. We were brainstorming, and we finally brought in a third person with another perspective, and they're like, hey, you got to do it like this. So what I'm doing is I launched the new coin, same exact name, Bitcoin Universal Income, same ticker, BUI, and we just tested it twice, and it's working beautifully. First, he tested it, and it worked, and then it collected a lot of fees, and he's like, hey, there's not enough fees. We got to move the decimal point. Now it is working beautifully, and I know now there's maybe one or two other tokens like this, like Bitcoin Printer, but if you go to their airdrops, like I think all the numbers fudge. I don't think actually anyone's using it. So everything's working beautifully. And now that we have the tech, this probably won't be the only coin we'll do. We'll launch other coins with rewards tokens. They're super fun. It adds another dynamic. And the narrative right now is rewards tokens. They're going to do the best, right now. And don't steal my idea, but I'm thinking of also doing a coin that could be crazy. Like, what if we do like a Bitcoin lottery coin, and the Bitcoin lottery coin, how it works is it chooses one person for the airdrop. So like right now, every holder of Bitcoin Universal gets an airdrop. Even if you have a couple bucks, like you'll get a penny or something like that. And the more BUI you hold, the more rewards you're going to get. But what if I come out with a Bitcoin lottery meme coin where once a day, all the volume from the transactions, it goes to one random wallet. And so like if the coin's doing, it could be tens of thousands of dollars, and whoever's holding that token gets randomly, could get $10,000, $20,000 in airdrop, which would be crazy. And I think it would be like an incredible narrative. Like I'm going to message my developer like right now about this. If we could have the code randomly select one token, obviously people would be like, oh, you're going to choose your own wallet or whatever. But we have integrity over here at Bitcoin Capitalist. So I would let it go to random wallets. And maybe what we do is like have, we have a message. Hi. Ashish 000, what's up, man? Where are you from? We would have it just randomly select, and what maybe I'll do is like if it collects a 5% tax, we keep 0.5% for marketing of the project. India and Pakistan right now. Better stay safe. I'm just kidding. I think that would be a really fun token, and it would be like a Solana lottery where like everyone wants to buy a $1 ticket because everyone. Maybe what we'd have it do it is like your percentage of how many you own is how many you get. So each coin would be like one lottery ticket, right? And the more lottery tickets you get, the more chances of you getting selected. So that could be a very fun coin. So as you can see on this chart right here, the Bitcoin Universal Income, this is the original one that's tanking. So I'm going to message everyone in the Telegram like, hey, sell this, buy back into the new one. And then once everyone's bought back in, that's our OGs and in our Telegram group, I'm going to begin marketing it. And some people might lose a couple percent on this, but if they buy back into the new one before we market it, everyone's going to make their money back and some. So let's look at the new one. So if you go to Dex and do income, nope, this is not it. Bitcoin. It's this one right here. Yeah, this is the new coin. Let me resize this screen real quick. This is the new one. So we're doing good. We're at 25,000 market cap, 6.6 liquidity. And I'm going to move the liquidity over from the other coin. So the liquidity, everything is going to scale. I'm just doing like 1 or 2 more tests on this. Like, I'm curious because I talked to the developer. I'm like, what if you own $2 worth? Will you get a penny? And he's saying like, if you hold any amount, like you're gonna get like a fraction of something of the wrapped Bitcoin. And if you're new, how it works: Bitcoin Universal Income, 5% buy sell transfer tax. That is converted into Solana, which is converted into WBTC, which is wrapped Bitcoin, and it automatically gets airdropped to your wallet. So let's take a look at my wallet. So this wallet has 7 million Bitcoin Universal Income. Let's see if you can see this. And if you can see it properly and there's not too much glare, the WBTC just randomly, it just shows up. So I got $7.31 in this airdrop, which is just fantastic. And it just shows up because a lot of people are like, hey, do I need to claim the rewards? How do I get it? As long as we know your Solana wallet address, it doesn't matter if it's Phantom, Magic Eden, it automatically like shows up. Like, let me triple check like my Magic Eden wallet. Boom, perfect. Like this wallet has it, $4.25. Just showed up. Like, this is sick. Like, this coin's gonna freaking do very well. But it was not easy making this coin. Because there's a lot of script and coding, and the other thing is like it's more complicated with the wrapped Bitcoin because it's easier to send like USDC, and that's like what Automatic Treasury Coin did. So I think this coin's gonna do extremely well. So I have like 11 incredible marketing videos, and I've just been sitting on them because everything's got to work before you market it. Because all the fun, hey, I didn't get my airdrop. And already having that, we just like did a small release on this other coin, and everyone, where's the coin? But watch this video.
Question.
On.
Butt or boobs? Question.
One more time.
Butt or boobs?
I have like 11 of these videos. That's butts or BUI. And this is going to be, these videos are going to be fun. And like, I'm posting on my socials, and I have like 400,000 on TikTok, 250,000 on Instagram, and like YouTube and on Twitter. So like, usually, like if you look at Yeti and Punky, like these accounts, those videos were getting crazy views, and like, they started accounts from scratch. Like, I'm going to be posting this from like one of the largest crypto Instagram accounts. And then if you're new, I also have WAP, which is this deal. So if you're from India and you want to make some extra shmoney, what you do on here is you click on earn on content rewards. And then you're going to do submit. Oh, this is for me on the back end to change it. But how can I think I'm going to view this as a visitor. Hold on. There's also an instructional video right here. But what you do is you just come here and then you go to our assets and it has all of the videos, and I'm going to dump all these other 11 videos in here, and you just grab those videos, post them on any of your social media. All you have to do is tag me and then put this description: Bitcoin Universal Income, Solana meme coin, whole BUI, earn Bitcoin. That's all you got to do. And every 1,000 views, you get 50 cents. So if you already have like a big crypto channel or Twitter and like you can get 1 million views, I mean, you're going to make $500. And even if you have a smaller deal, hey, 10,000 views, that's $5. I think there's a minimal withdrawal of $5 on here. But we're looking for people that are going to consistently repeat. We're going to have multiple projects. So like what I've been doing right now, I just started this like 2 weeks ago. But I have about, if you click on your WAPs, 760 people have signed up so far. So my goal is to get 1,000. And hopefully this just becomes like a giant cyclical thing where like people are posting. And then I'm going to update the deck screener. And they're going to come into the Telegram group. They're going to have the video pinned in there. Oh, you can repost this. And we can just get like thousands of people reposting our memes. And then it could be a license to print money. Because if you get an army of affiliates, hey, they get early access. They don't get early access, but they see when you drop the coin in your Telegram. They're all going to buy that coin. Then they can go out. They have marketing material and repost it. And you have 1,000 people reposting like viral meme coin videos. Like things are going to go well. So that's the game plan, is to have an army of affiliates and go viral with these meme coins. And I don't think anyone's done this strategy yet. And I mean, I don't care about talking about it now because I have like 50 people that follow me on live stream. So I don't think too many people are going to steal my idea. But if you look at like Togi, TGR, Luke Ballmar, like all this clipping is like where it's at. And what I've come to the realization is all these streamers are blowing up right now. Why? Because on these streams, like on Kick, you can just clip 1 minute directly from that, cut it, and take it straight to Instagram and TikTok and post it. So obviously on TikTok, you get paid on any video over longer than a minute. So people are clipping them for free pretty much. I mean, certain people, yeah, they're paying for people to clip their content. But you look like Marlon, this guy that's blowing up right now. I mean, he only has 300,000 followers on his streams. But like if you go on TikTok or Instagram, he's everywhere because he's super viral and he's got the formula down. And all these people in India and stuff, hey, I want to make money from the views on TikTok, and they're just taking his content and reposting it and making, a couple $100 a month doing that. And people want viral content. And so like he's not even having to go out and pay all these people to do it. They're earning money off of him doing it and just providing the streams. Where on Instagram or TikTok, like people have to re-download it and post it. The problem with that is the algorithms, like you could get away with it back in the day, but the algorithms now, they know that that's not original content, right? So that video has already been posted 50 times. Even if it was this incredible video, you repost it, they've already like tagged it with, I don't know how they do it, the meta, and it gets like 500 views instead of 500,000 views. But when you're doing it on Kick, each person, there's no way they're selecting it exactly that right moment and editing it. So every clip's original, which gives it a chance to go viral. And so all these streamers are just having hundreds of people repost their content to earn money, and they're just blowing up for free. And I'm like, dude, I'm doing all this work, editing these videos, doing all this stuff. So I was like, hey, if I can get big from streaming and pay people to clip, it could just be a perfect storm. And what's the best way to monetize all that stuff? I'm like, I don't want to sell you guys a freaking course. And I mean, I might have some courses on social media automation and some mining and stuff, but like, I hate education. I'd rather have some fun. Like, what is the purest form of marketing and money? It's freaking meme coins. It's just meme information. So if we can convey a meme coin through this mass affiliate marketing and clipping, boom, it's gonna be like Wolf of Wall Street shit. So, I'm also heading to El Salvador tomorrow, and I've been just like lagging. I've been posting the same like broke ass content from like Dubai that does well with the mines and stuff. Like I just haven't been on the road. Also, it's time consuming making content. So now that this coin's done, I have all the marketing material. Plus, I'm going to be in El Salvador, which is one of the few countries in the world that has legalized Bitcoin as legal tender. I'm going to have like all this incredible content paired with the meme coin videos. I think I can really take it to the next level with all this stuff, with these two factors. So I'm super excited for El Salvador. One of the guys I work with, my partners in Paraguay, I think he's going to look at a delegation, and I believe he knows like Bukele's brother, and there's a conference for the next 2 days, and I'm gonna like get invited to that and check it out. I don't even know what the name of it is. I have no idea. I'm just totally winging it. I don't even know where I'm staying yet. So I'm gonna kind of just wing it, travel the country, go check out the beaches. Hopefully, what do you think the weather is in El Salvador? Oh yeah, 86 degrees. Oh no. It's raining on Tuesday, raining on Wednesday, cloudy on Thursday, raining on Friday, raining on Saturday, and lightning and raining on Sunday. Are you kidding me? This isn't good weather. Is this for, maybe we put San Salvador. This is not beach weather. Oh, of course, the one day. The day I'm flying is Monday. It's going to be nice out. Everything else is like raining. Whatever. I guess it's rainy season down there. I don't know what their seasons are. I should know this. Hello, Bharat 167. I don't know how you say that. Are you also from India? So, if you guys are from India, I'm telling you, buy this Bitcoin Universal Income, the new one. I'm going to put the new ticker in Telegram. You're going to make money, like, if you get it now, because we have a ton of marketing material behind this. And then, join my WAP. Just repurpose these videos. You can cut directly from the stream. Like if you go, here's Kick. Let me mute it. But here I am on Kick. If you go this little button, clip, you take one little section, boom, 30 seconds, and then you publish it. Boom. And then you can repurpose this in your life. So I'm going to do a couple more tests, and then in this, I don't know why, I don't know how to get the mouse to show, but in the right-hand corner of Deck Screener, it doesn't show the logo and doesn't have like the GIF, the image and stuff. That's because this Deck Screener company charges $299 to have the coin listed, for you to put your image, link to your website, Telegram group, like all of that, which is kind of crazy. Like this website's making money hand over fist because every like serious coin, like you have to pay that to get listed. And I mean, I guess there was there was another site, but pretty much only anyone's using Dex Screener right now. So this site's got to be making a couple $100,000 million a month just on people putting $300 in. Wait, probably more than that, because once you do get listed, then you want to throw money down on advertising. Like, see this casino thing? This is like someone's paying for ads, and like usually when you go in between like deals, they'll just like show you some stuff. Let's look at what's trending right now. Hold on, let me move this over so you guys can see what's going on here. Number one trending, Hosico. I don't know what that is. House, Salt, Let's Bonk, Motion, Trencher, Nah Mom, Uranus, Paperclip. What happened to the Pope ones? The Pope ones fell off. Those were like, remember there was the Black Pope one? Here's the infamous fart coin. Still over $1. Fart coin. What if we take the Bitcoin rewards distribution technology and we make shard coin? Would you guys buy that? Would you guys buy that? Italian rot. Aura farming. I'm not seeing anything good right now. Yeah, nothing is super exciting me on the meme coins. Basis for everyone. This doesn't even have locked liquidity. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gotta have something, but just like, unless you're like the right place, right time with like the perfect meme coin name, it's gotta have some other narrative. So that's why I'm thinking, like, if we did like a Bitcoin lottery and it chooses one person every day for the volume, and then that gets people to hold, and people want to buy lottery tickets, like, it could be crazy. But like, do you guys think it would be like we do the airdrop once a day, so it's like someone is getting 10, 15,000, or what if it's like once a week and it's like a huge number? Like, because then it could be whatever, and then I can tell people like, oh, we just collected $50,000, like some random person's gonna get that, and 4.5% will be collected from the tax, and then 5%, half a percent would be for us for like marketing the deal. Would be pretty sick. And then we do like a free and fair launch. That would be exciting. I would have talked to the developer on that. And I'm so annoyed. I totally came up with this coin that just freaking launched. I came up with this freaking name. I have it written down in my notes. Someone stole it from me. I think it's this red coin. Rent is due. I swear, I swear, I have this. I came up with this name. Whenever I have a good name, I write it down. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Need money for rent. Yeah, if you see on the fourth line, I have rents due. I had all my brainstorming ideas on here. I had need money for rent, need money for boobs, need money for whatever, like a blank. Rents due, moon bags, up like Viagra, fuck bubble maps, inflation interest, internet money. I had a couple, but that was like my main one. Rents due, and this guy's got rent is due. 1 month equals 1 rent coin. They're at 74,000 liquidity, 291,000 market cap, 36,000 transactions. But this is just bullshit. Like, they're obviously using a volume bot on this and trying to pump this thing, and there's only 74,000 liquidity, which is like, eh. So yeah, let's pump the shit out of Bitcoin Universal Income, and then we can use this tech. We can do like a shard coin, or we can do a Bitcoin lottery token and select one person daily, weekly, monthly to win the payout. Like the only thing I can think about that would be like harder for the marketing for that is like people actually believing that airdrop's going out to that person. So like maybe it would be like, hey, if you get the airdrop, like make a video and be like, hey, I just received a $10,000 airdrop on the Bitcoin lottery. And maybe like if we can get, once we get Bitcoin Universal Income, people will have a reputation of getting the airdrop and this thing actually working. Then we can go out and people are going to be like, oh, they did this coin. I received, the deal. Oh, how do I get enrolled for the airdrops? Well, I'm still testing this feature, but send me what I'm going to do is if people, when I go live, because I'm trying to get a bunch of my followers from my other social medias to come to my live. So send me your Solana address in the chat. And probably not today, but on the next one, if you message me your Solana address, I'll send you some Bitcoin Universal Income token. I'm still testing it right now. So I'm going to airdrop tokens whenever I go live to my followers. So make sure you're following me. And there's not a lot of people following me, so pretty much everyone that chats me their Solana address will get Bitcoin Universal Income. Let's see. How long have I been? How's this stream been going? So, I think that's it for now, guys. Just send me your Solana addresses on here, and I'll get you guys involved with the token. And I also want all of my followers to get in on this token, and so we can have a sense of community and pump this thing. I don't want to just market the videos all of a sudden and then it's all people that don't follow me that own it, and they get a huge chunk of it early and they dump. I'd rather have it be, oh, there's an address. There you guys go. Make sure it's Solana address. Also, make sure it's like a Phantom wallet or Magic Eden wallet, because the problem is I had some guys doing some affiliate stuff for me, and I sent them, I asked them for their Solana, and I was sending them Bitcoin or a meme coin as payment, which they can just convert, but they were sending me their Solana address to the exchange, which doesn't work. So I don't know if that coin comes back to you or it's just lost in the ether. But make sure it's a Phantom wallet, meme coin wallet, because I'm going to send Bitcoin Universal Income or meme coin out. So if you can't accept that, there's going to be nothing, So, yeah. Let me see if I can try one thing really quick. But isn't it an exchange address? Or is it like, do you have like Phantom Wallet? Is it like a Phantom Wallet? Because if you give me your Phantom Wallet, all I need is that Solana address and I can send like any type of coin. And my other question is like, I'm very new to the stream. See, exchange won't work. Because I'm not sending Solana, I'm sending Bitcoin Universal Income, which is a meme coin. For BitGet, that'll probably work. Which one's BitGet? I think I have BitGet. I don't know if BitGet works like... One of these wallets was like, you're in the wrong country. Let me check if BitGet can accept it. You're probably like in India or something, so... Let's see. Let me see if I can take my token address and put it on. BitGet. Yeah, I'm not sure if, oh, there it is. Not listed. It goes up though. Bitcoin Universal Income, BUI, receive. Let's see if I can send myself a little. Send. Send myself 200. 200,000 to BitGet. All right, let's see if the transfer to BitGet works. Like, also Solana's taking over everything. Like the transactions are instant. It's super easy to use. I can't remember the last time I used Ethereum for anything. Ethereum's dying. That's why they're trying to change all this stuff and this, because Solana's kicking their ass. And I don't know. I was talking to this guy who's like supposedly a meme coin expert. And he's like, I told him about my idea, and he's like, oh, it's old news. I'm like, dude, no one's even ever done this yet with the Bitcoin rewards. I'm like, all right, maybe because I don't know, like no one's ever done it. And he's like, it's old news. And he's like, the next coins, like Zeitgeist, everything's going to like Ethereum. And I'm like, I don't think so, bro. I think, well, the Solana tokens is where it's at. So I think there's too much of a glare on this, but I got the Bitcoin Universal Income, and then it took 10% or 5% of 200,000, which was 10,000 tokens for the tax. But like the ticker's not showing on this thing yet. What I'm curious of, like on this next airdrop with like this finite amount, will like I get any WBTC? But the cool thing is like, oh, you guys want the money. The cool thing about this, the airdrop, so like the amount of tokens for BUI is 500 million, which is fixed. It's not mintable, but the reward system can be changed. Like the percentage collected, and then I built it into a Telegram bot so I can control the intervals. So like I can have it pay out every 30 minutes, every day, every week. I can change that. But obviously you need volume so there's transaction fees so it works. So if it's slow, like all right, let's do every hour or once a day. And then if it's picking up, like we could have it go every 10 minutes. But I think the holders of the coin should be rewarded. So like if it's paying every 10 minutes, like that ATM coin, what's the freaking point? Because as soon as you hold it, you're getting it. I'd rather have it be like daily. So like if someone comes in and just is trying to speculate, oh, I'm going to dump 5-10 grand into this, get other people and dump it. They're going to pay a 5% buy, 5% sell. So that's going to happen. And then they're not holding it more than a day. They're not going to collect the reward. So if they want to come in and speculate, they're going to pay 10%. And then that is going to get rewarded to the long-term holders. I mean, long-term as in one day. But you have to understand, like, meme coin holders, like, one day is a lifetime. Like, most people are, like, speculating. And I also am, like, now becoming a firm believer in slowly launching these tokens. Like, release it, let your followers get it out slowly. Because when there's all this anticipation for this launch, like, I say I go out and tell everybody, I'm going to launch this coin at this time. Everyone waits. It pumps. The first people that used a sniping bot buy it. Then they dump it 30 minutes later because they tripled their money. Then the chart crashes and the coin sucks. I'd rather have it be no hype in the beginning, organically grow it, test everything out, and then word of mouth, it goes boom, 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 and then it goes big, and it's not a pump and dump, and then you can have some longevity to the coin. And also, if there's too much hype, there's a lot of people, a lot of money. Someone might come in and just buy a huge amount of supply. They don't believe in the coin, then they can just dump it and screw everything up. So you're getting more of like long-term holders or people that want to be involved. And if the coin's not going anywhere for a couple of days and they're still holding, like those are the people you want. You don't want people that are like, oh, the price has to go up instantly. And those long-term holders is what's going to make or break the coin. So, all right. One thing I'm going to see is like when you guys send me your addresses, I'm trying to figure out if it saves anywhere and like how I can copy paste them on my end. Like, see, it just disappeared. Maybe do like 300 seconds. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, maybe if I go to my Kick. Actually, we got messaging in here. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Okay, wait. If I go to my Kick, will all the messages be... Okay. Here we go. Here, let me move. Let me move this over here. Okay. Because like when I'm viewing the stream, I'm on my OBS, which is like a streaming software, because I'm streaming to multiple YouTube Live, Twitch, and Kick. But look how trippy that screen is. But okay, I can see the addresses on here. Wait, so I can copy paste these addresses. So Ashish, I have your address. Wait, could you guys do me a favor? Is there a way to send a QR code? Can you send me an image of your wallet QR code? Because, like, this deal's on my phone. Can you chat Can you only type messages on the chat, or can you send a QR code? Can you send an image? Like where you guys are mentioned? Because then I could scan it and send it from my phone. Let me see on my end. Oh, I think you can only send emojis. Okay, I guess you can't send a picture. So wait, hold on, let me... Wait, I'll pin this. I will pin your guys's wallets. Well, Baharat, you can only send one address. You're already cheating. And then I will pin this address. And then I will pin this address. Okay. So I have your guys' wallets pinned. Right now, the coin, I still gotta test a couple things out. And if I send you any, it's gonna be worth a lot of money because we're gonna go like 100x. So let me add more liquidity, and I pinned your guys' addresses on here. So on the next stream, I'm gonna send you guys some Bitcoin Universal Income. But do me a favor, go on my WAP and this deal, and if you'd repost the clips from this or any of the deals, I pay 50 cents per 1,000 views, and you can just post it on your own social media. Like, hold on, maybe I can go to my Instagram and show you guys. So look, like on here, these are all, let me make this. So like here, like see this guy BitMeme7, he tagged me, he posted this. And he's like reposting all the videos, and he's getting paid to do it. I mean, if you're starting an account from scratch, like it's gonna be difficult, but like if you're on maybe Instagram and TikTok's not that bad. Like in the videos I'm gonna provide you guys, they're gonna do like very well. But like there's this one guy, this guy made good money on this. But it loads. It's not loading, but if you can see, hold on, I'll scroll up. Yeah, this guy's video right here. Why is this not working? Well, this video got 183 likes and like thousands of views, but this guy has like a decent sized account. I don't know why nothing's loading. Well, no, I know the QR code's not working. Just send me your addresses, and they're saved on the chat. So on the next stream, when the coin's like live and I've added the liquidity, I'll send you guys a couple bucks worth of free BUI, and if it goes 100x, hey, maybe you'll make some money. And wait, hold on, I'll send you if you guys want to buy any before we go public. The other question I have is like, I don't know how to, can you find the CA address from Deck Screener? I don't know. I don't see how you can find the thing. Let me go to my email. This is the CA address for the new token. You guys are the first ones getting it. I'm putting it in the chat. And I'm also curious, like when I log off, does this chat still like stay up next to my name? I don't know. All right, guys, I gotta get packing. I'm heading to El Salvador, and hopefully we can get more people on this stream and cutting stuff up, and we can all make some money. Everyone wants to make money. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.